Yeah, how you doing? Cool. What? This is a come up. We're back, baby. Episode one. What episode is this?
It's 17.
Is it 17?
Yeah.
Really?
That's how you can see the old niggas. We'll play Mace Welcome back.
Mason Better, baby. Come on.
I'll come back.
I love this track,
But that's how you explain you're coming back, though.
He's the great Mace.
Remember when Mace came
I
back, we were
love
all
this.
excited, but it was shit. But it's different this time because the come up when it comes back harder.
Yeah.
It comes back faster. Comes back better. Why did I say faster?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Got excited there.
hey guys.
How you doing, Meeps?
I'm chilling.
How you been, man? It's been 2 weeks.
I've been good, man. I've been watching the news. I've been listening to music. I've been sitting there itching to talk about some of the things that we're going to be talking about today, man. Like, I'm sauce all sauced up. I lost a bit of weight. Still getting on. My foot getting better. Hey, man, I'm in a good place, man. You?
I'm great.
It's good.
I'm so great. No, it's been interesting. We've been chilling for 2 weeks. We've been watching things happen online and in the news, as you say. Mm-hmm. And it's just been, it's one of those situations where it's like, I cannot wait to fetch some niggas.
No, because some people are going to be fetched today.
That's fetching season.
Yeah, it's fetching season. It's definitely fetching season.
Don't be upset. Lou's here. Lou, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just happy to be back. I've been waiting to. There's definitely. We need to get.
We need to
get going.
Cool. Enough with the nitty gritties. I think more than anything, we should start off like we always start off. New music.
Yep.
New music alert. Where do we start with new music? Should we start with?
What do you want?
Let's start with Offset.
Okay, we're going in.
Father of Four.
Father of Four. I listened to this album, and can I tell you guys something? I am so happy that Offset has finally done a solo album.
Yeah.
Because now I can hear who's shit and who's not. And Offset actually got bars.
Oh.
Dude.
I was pleasantly surprised about Offset.
The lyrical miracle. Though.
I was surprised. I was like, Offset. I honestly thought I was going to hear an album full of ad-libs. Woo. Hey.
That has always been my
I didn't
concern.
sign up for this.
That's what I thought.
I didn't sign up to listen to
Like,
ad-libs.
I thought the chorus was going to be
Especially
sick.
after listening to what's been coming out of guys, I was expecting to hear a lot of that.
So,
Father of Four was really good.
It was.
Really surprisingly good. Interesting features. I thought that the features were really, really dope.
I was surprised you got J. Cole on a feature.
I was not. J. Cole will give anybody a feature now.
Like, is he?
If you ask Cole,
like, here's my question.
if you
though.
ask, you just have to ask.
Is J. Cole going to become like? I don't want to say the Kevin Hart of music, because you know how Kevin Hart is in every fucking movie.
Yeah, I think that.
But then again, remember when William Shatner would literally do anything?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy also went
Eddie,
through stage.
but Eddie Murphy didn't really do. Okay,
But he did it by himself. Though.
kinda-
Eddie was like, I'm gonna act in every role.
Yeah. yes, Eddie Murphy did do
I'm gonna be
Doctor
every
Dolittle
character.
1 and
Come on,
2.
guys.
Yeah,
He did do Doctor Dolittle
Come on,
1
guys.
and 2.
He didn't
I
actually
think
do
there
two.
was even 3.
Is there 3?
I think
He did
so.
Nutty Professor.
Nutty
No, I love
Professor.
the Nutty Professor. How do people not like it?
No,
That's
listen,
good.
I like Nutty Professor,
But it
but
got
once I
too
got
much.
once I got to 2 with Janet, I
Yeah,
was
like the one
nah.
with Janet, I kind of like because I love Janet.
Yeah, because everyone got excited because Janet was in it,
Who was in the first one?
but it
Was
wasn't
Jada?
as good.
Was it Jada in the first one?
No.
Yes.
Was it Jada?
Yes.
Was
Jada
it
Pinkett
Jada?
in the
I
first
think it
one.
was Jada in the first one.
No,
the
maybe.
first Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor.
No, man, really.
It was Jada.
Yeah, it had to have been Jada. Maybe let's Googlish and ask. Let's ask Google. Ne?
Yeah,
Nutty Professor.
We actually need somebody to do this for us while we're on the show. Like, while we're doing this, we need somebody to
That Google's
Google the shit that we want to find out.
just to stay with the computer, literally waiting.
I.e.
Hey, I'm not putting. I'm not taking.
Yeah, man, that's what I saw. I was,
that's
just,
what you picked
I was
up?
just picking up the sub. That's
picking
what I
up
was
what I'm putting
Yeah,
down?
it was Jada. It
Yeah.
was Jada in the first one, Janet Jackson in the second one.
You
in
guys
the
are
third
acting
one,
like I didn't know that that's what you were putting
in
down.
the
I
third
just
one,
plain down ignored you.
it should have just been like if there was going to be a third one. If there was going to be a third one, who would have played the female lead? You went from Jada to Janet. Who else, in terms of black excellence, are you going to go for?
Jada, Janet.
I know who he's going to go with.
Hey, you could have went Regina.
Why? Regina
Regina
King.
wasn't big at that time, though.
Regina Hall.
No, she wasn't
Nah.
big at the time.
She wasn't big at the time.
You
It
could
was
have
not big
wear-
enough. Not big enough.
Yeah, but I mean, Janet was only big because she was a singer.
It's
Just
Janet
Janet
Jackson, bro.
Yeah, but-
it wasn't just a singer. She is Janet Jackson.
Finish.
It doesn't matter what's happening.
I'm
The
big-
girl that
you
gave
niggas
you
get so-
rhythm.
It's like Madonna.
Nation.
Madonna ain't doing shit right now. Madonna walks in right now.
Madonna.
You're gonna stop and say, "Hey, Madonna." I mean, you know,
I'm
Yeah.
like, what's good?
yeah,
Definitely.
you're gonna stop.
Yeah, but that would be rude not to.
Exactly, just like with
Oh,
Janet.
no,
I'm
you
not
might even go a
disrespecting
little.
Janet.
You might even go a little
I'm
crazy
not
fanboy just
disrespecting
because
Janet,
it's
I'm
Madonna.
just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go. I mean, I'm gonna start singing La Isla Bonita.
Not
Actually,
even
what,
just that.
Isla-
Like a virgin.
Yeah, we went left there.
So anyway, when did it come out? 1996, the Nerd Professor came out. So early 2000s, let's just say,
That's crazy.
or mid 2000s for a Nutty Professor 3. Who would have gone on to?
Maybe Helly.
I knew you were gonna say Hallie. I knew you were gonna say Hallie.
Hallie
But I
was
said
big at
two-
the
I knew you were
time.
gonna
so-
say
I see two other names before that. That you
Hallie was big at the
I
time.
know, but I knew you were gonna say Hallie.
Hallie was big at the time. Maybe
Yeah,
even
big at the time. Like
Maybe
Nia Long.
even like a Nia Long
Nia could
or
have worked.
Vivica Fox. She was, but at that time she wasn't old.
That's another one who will
At that
take
time,
any
she
fucking
wasn't
role.
too
Vivica.
old.
Vivica is also
Vivica
another
Fox.
person
Yeah,
who
back in
will
the
play
day, Vivica.
any
Back in the
fuck-
day.
I saw her appear, like how's so I'm sitting watching on Netflix and I'm skipping through and I see Sharknado. And I'm like, I'll never watch Sharknado ever. But then I was like, Anem, let me see how crap it really is. And Vivica Fox came on and I switched off. I'm like, that's how you know that she has
Yo.
hit rock
I-
Niggas
bottom.
I
made
still
a
haven't
movie
watched
about
it.
tornadoes and sharks together.
Bro,
How did that come together?
come on, man.
You know
And
how
is
much?
it really called Sharknado?
Yes, it's called Sharknado.
Okay,
They've got
no.
Sharknado 1 up to 5.
You know the
No.
drugs,
I'm serious, I
You know the
swear.
drugs that you are taking. When you and your guy, you're sitting together and you're like, yo,
We're gonna
imagine we
watch
combine
Shark.
sharks and tornadoes and we're making a movie.
Clearly, when watching that, you gotta be on psychedelics, like
I
edibles or
100%
shrooms
agree.
or something.
Yeah, something hard
In order for you to really enjoy Sharknado,
without losing your shit.
Sharknado.
The fact that
1 to
the fact
5.
that you saw the name
Motherfuckers
and
made
you
5.
did not go, I'm gonna give this a skip. Is
No, but like I like to do that from time to
Concerning to
time.
me.
I like to find like a really, really shitty movie and then watch it just so I can complain about everything on the show. Like so, because sometimes like I
Sounds like you.
complain too much to people.
okay.
So sometimes I need to get like all this excess complaining out.
So a good shitty movie does that for you.
A good shitty will help me. What the fuck? Look, listen to the screen. What the hell's happening here? Listen to the dialogue. Why is the dialogue like
You
this?
need therapy, man. Like,
That's my therapy. Shitty movies. Hey, man, how do you know I know what Sharknado 1 to 5?
You need help, man.
Look at visual effects.
man.
That's why okay, but anyway, we digress.
Back to
Digress.
shark.
Back, no,
Back to new
back to
music.
Sharknado. Offsado. So
Jeez,
back to Offsado and J Cole. But J Cole, yeah, is throwing them features out like she's River Gay Fox. Eh?
That's why Casper was with him when he went to the Thing Awards. He thought he was gonna get
It was,
a
he was like, dude, if you gave it to Offset,
He's like, oh, I'm featured out now. Now I'm featured out. Cole decided then that he was like, oh no, I'm working on this Dreamville album. I'm so busy.
So much going on.
Offset of us. They're like, what the fuck? It
but seriously though, yeah, man, Offset
was a solid album.
was a solid album. I think I was pleasantly surprised that the track with J Cole obviously got me. Tats on My Face got me.
At Wild
the
Wild West
CeeLo,
with Gunna was.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was
I like that
gimmicky.
shit.
I thought it was a little gimmicky.
It's
The
the
chorus.
sound.
It was just the chorus. For me.
Sound. It's that trap drum shit that's hot now, and they did it well.
But I
thought.
don't like Gunna though.
Yeah, I'm trying
Is that
to.
I wanted
I'm
to
trying
ask,
like
is
Gunna.
that not your problem?
I'm not a
kinda
fan
like
of Gunna.
Gunna.
I'm not a fan of Gunna at
You
all.
like, you like Lil Baby,
Yeah, I could fuck with Lil Baby.
but you like Gunna?
And Lil Yachty.
Oh, and Yachty as well?
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Like I never thought I'd ever be the type of person that would ever say
I
that
never thought you'd say that.
I fucks with what's his name, Lil Yachty.
I
You know
never
what I mean?
thought you'd
But-
say those words.
Yeah, but I mean, I enjoyed most of that album. Don't Lose Me, yes. I just kind of felt like there was too many tracks.
Yeah, it was a lot, huh?
Like after you get to track 12,
There's a
like
lot
put it
for
this way,
Offset.
there's 16 tracks, right? When I got to track 12, with my girl Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi B.
Cardi B, Clout.
That's the one we're all looking for.
That's the
one. That's
like,
the one.
after that,
I was waiting
stopped
for
listening.
you. I was waiting for you guys to get there, and then I was gonna be like, yeah, that's.
I literally after Cardi thing, I stopped because I was like, yo man, it's 12 tracks, it's enough.
Well done.
It's enough. It's cool.
We
I
praise
think it was
you.
a good album. I didn't care much for the track that he did with Quavo.
We don't like
Okay.
Quavo.
I don't
think
care.
Quavo's time is up.
I don't care much for the song that he did with Gucci Mane.
I don't like the Gucci Mane track.
I didn't
I
even
like
try
it.
and listen to Red Room or Came a Long Way.
Yeah, Red Room was his first single.
I honestly thought and I love the Cardi B one only because of what Cardi B did.
Of course.
It's
Only because then I sit there, I'm like, but guys, are you still saying someone else is writing Cardi B's
The
rhymes?
shorty can't do no wrong, man.
Are you guys still saying that? After
know,
fucking
right?
Grammy.
Doesn't matter now.
You
After
know, right?
Grammy.
Oh, you still talking?
Guys,
So you upset
come
over,
on.
you guys are upset over that?
Fuck you guys,
Oh, okay.
man.
Cool,
Like,
man.
screw you guys who actually still, hating on Cardi.
Keeping that energy.
Because I understand, like, people don't say, oh, I can't believe this Cardi when there's real music out there. Yeah, but this real music ain't selling, dog.
Facts. Thank you, sir.
This real music ain't selling.
How do I give you an award when you're not selling shit? What am I awarding you for? You know what I mean?
Real music ain't
Part of
selling.
the job is selling the music.
That's probably one of the main things of
Yeah,
getting
but
an
it
award or
definitely
getting
is.
all of that shit.
In all the awards,
Is that-
definitely, it's one of the
How much
main
did you
things
sell?
taken
Like,
into
I can't-
consideration. How well did this
I
project
can't
actually
congratulate
do?
you properly on the body of work that you have been given when you're not selling enough.
Agreed.
And the fact is that
Agreed.
you know that whole conversation about numbers.
You don't need to be the highest numbers, but
Exactly.
you do need
but
to be
sell an album
reaching there.
or
Numbers.
two.
You need to be doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people are saying, yeah, no, real rappers ain't selling proper like full albums underground. You see, the problem with these niggas with this underground shit, man. The problem with that is that you do this underground thing for so long
Stay underground.
that you stay there underground. Nah, yeah, no, he never lost his edge. Yeah, but dude, like the crazy thing is that you were never able to get enough fans anyway.
Lose your edge.
Your edge wasn't even tested.
We don't know about
Wasn't
it.
even tested. You tell you what, up and coming niggas. That's what underground is. Up and coming niggas.
And they passing you.
And they're going by Lil Yachty's and them looking
you
at the
still
underground
sit-
niggas on some.
And you niggas sit upset because
You know
we
what I
say
mean?
we can't
Sure.
sell because nobody. No, it's not that nobody wants lyricism.
Man.
Nigga, you don't know how to package your shit. So people,
Lil Uzi Vert made so much money that he retired
and he's
in his
early
20s.
20s.
Ah, guys, come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck you guys,
He
man.
was wise.
Fuck it. Yeah,
He was wise.
He
He
was like, you
saw
know what, man.
the gap. He got in and he's like, okay, I'm out.
But what is the? But he's brilliant because he's still doing shows, right? He's
Yeah.
still collecting the show back.
Yeah.
Done.
I've sold all the albums I need to sell. Fuck the
Done.
label. I don't need them. So I'm gonna do this, make my money, and I'm gonna retire.
Done. That's how to do it.
You
That's
niggas are out
done.
here flipping work. Guys are out here putting out albums because you need to pay your bills. That's very different.
I gotta say, the way that Offset, like, literally,
How he delivers.
Yeah.
it makes you. I realize that now I understand when it's Amigos, he's that guy that's giving me that.
Yeah.
He's that
Right.
groove. He's that guy that's making me feel the groove behind the track. And so he's actually the guy carrying you and keeping me going.
Because Quavius is shit.
Nigga, you ain't saying nothing, man. People
I'm
need to
sorry,
stop-
leaving it
People need
there.
to come. People need to
Guys,
stop playing with.
I'm-
They need to stop
I'm-
playing with
I'm
this
sorry.
favorite shit.
I'm sorry,
the
but
mic.
Tell the
I
truth,
can't
bro.
stand Quavius.
Quavius needs to go.
Drop the mic.
Like even on on that track again with No Brainer.
Justin in it.
No Brainer. Remember that?
Did you hear what he says? In that? You can't hear
What
what he says. in that
Quavius
track.
said, I didn't really pay attention to it because then I started watching the video, and I was like, "Yo, man, you ain't painting anything." Because he was sitting there painting and rapping to this girl, and like, you ain't painting. Number one, first of all, you're a shitty painter. Second of all, you're a shitty rapper.
There's a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot of shitty.
I don't
That's
know
way
if I
too
can-
much.
I don't know if I can sign up for this shit.
I can't
Listen,
do this. But
not for me.
yeah, so Quavius out of 10, guys.
Offset.
You mean
I would
Offset?
say.
Sorry, Offset out of 10.
Look, I'd probably give it a solid 7.5, 7.5 for me. I think it was a good project. It was probably for me it's the first best it's the best Migos project, individual project that's come out.
First Mijos.
Yeah, it's the first Migos that's come out. Yeah, 7.5. Good features, great beats in terms of who he chose to be on those beats.
Too many tracks though.
Quite a few tracks.
many.
I I would have thought he would do less considering that he's Amigo. That's what their thing is. But
would you listen to all 16 tracks?
if we didn't have the show,
Yes.
probably not. Probably not. Then now,
Lou?
it's got
I
numbers.
give it a good 6.5. And I
Fair,
give it a good
fair.
6.5 because definitely it's going to be an album that, yeah, in the studio, it's going to bump. I'm going to have a lot of kids requesting some tracks off there. It's definitely going to be fun to choreograph some very, crafty shit too. But otherwise, on a listening vibe, I think there's only really a handful of songs that I'd actually
That you
save.
can actually sit and bump to.
Yeah, that I'd
Like on
actually
your own.
save and like listen to on my own and purchase maybe to keep, but it wouldn't be the whole album. So I'll give it a 6.5. But I honestly, yeah, definitely Offset, well done, dude.
I'll give it a 6.5.
I didn't know
as well.
you had it in you.
I'd give it a 6.5 as well. 6.5, 6.8 in fact. It was nice. I didn't expect it. Still too many tracks. There's 16 tracks. I can't listen to Migo. I can't listen to Offset's 16 tracks straight. I can't. But I'll tell you this much: of the 12 tracks that I gave a proper listen to,
Good work.
Yeah, good
yeah,
one.
worth an ad. Like on Spotify when you
Yeah.
when you add the album.
Yeah,
it's
worth
the
an ad.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
worth an
cool,
ad. So
yeah.
and then I don't know if anyone knows who Manu Worldstar is, but one who
Yeah, this is a surprising add to the list.
Yeah.
I was literally like, what have you been doing for the past 2 weeks? This is where you ended up. Like, I'm not saying anything negative about Manu Worldstar. I'm just saying, how did you get here? I'd like to know.
how did I get here?
Yeah.
Hey man, my ear is on the ground.
Okay.
I'm trying to hear who's out there, who's doing their things. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Cool.
especially from a South African perspective, there are so many artists that we just don't listen to, and I don't
many
know
artists
why
that we just don't know about.
Exactly, and we don't listen to them because we don't know about them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do as well. At the same time, I'm trying to hear who's here, who's different, who's new, who's trying to do so much more than just the norms.
Right.
And apart from the usual suspects, who else is out there? That's what I want to hear
The
about.
usual suspects barely put out music, so
But
that's
you
also its own.
You see, now that's
own
another
little kettle of fish.
When the usual suspects are only putting out music every now and then you
You
got to
need,
start
you
listening.
need to find another fix.
Exactly.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
got you.
it's,
Definitely. I was just surprised, like, I had never heard of him. And when I went and actually checked out, he's got he's got an album before this single. In
Exactly.
fact, I think
he's got some tracks
2
out there.
years or something like that ago.
Like, you know who I realized I don't listen to enough? Masejo.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Masejo enough, actually.
Why do you feel bad about that?
Yeah.
No, because he's really good.
I'm just asking.
I feel bad about the fact that he's really good.
And
number
you don't
one.
give him
Number
enough
two,
attention
he's South African.
in your playlist.
and he's not on my playlist.
So you better check yourself there.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
I'm roasting myself right here.
If you
You know,
I
that-
think if there's especially if there's artists that you like and that you fuck with, I mean, you should make it a point to try and see how much if they're consistently putting out music.
But it only hit me recently that, dude, you don't listen to enough music, like enough of his music. Like sometimes we consume so much more international,
Sound.
sound.
There's a
Then
lot more.
there's a lot more in South Africa that actually sounds really good. Like the track
You
that we
know-
did there with the Ramza song.
Agreeing-
When you listen to it, like,
agreeing
it
with
actually
what,
sounds
no,
so.
agreeing with what you're saying, because like recently I've been actually catching a few tracks because I will try and put my playlist on like just a random, and I'll try get like when Apple and Spotify like literally make up playlists for you. And I'll try always listen to them and give random tracks that I don't know a chance. I've picked up that our music quality is really getting up there, guys.
It is, eh?
To a point that there are some tracks that when I like go and check who the hell is this track and who made it or who's the producer or I find myself getting shocked, and I know I shouldn't actually be getting shocked because this country's had quality production in music. It was just that it was a very small amount of production houses that were actually getting to that quality. But I'm realizing that there's a lot more guys now putting out music that is sounding clean, sounding beautiful, that you yourself will literally think you are listening to a foreign artist. You need to start getting down and finding out who these artists are.
Case in point, Boiti.
Exactly.
The other day, houses. No, seriously.
No,
a lot
case
of
in
people
point.
still don't listen to Boiti. Some people.
No, I think a lot of people you could play the Boiti track,
that's
and
a
if they
personal-
don't know that
that's a
she's
personal
releasing music, no, but if they don't know she's releasing music,
Then
they'd be like, oh, who is this?
Exactly. That You know, there's people who
I
came up to me.
genuinely think
There's
you guys-
people.
right
There's
now,
people
this
came
is-
to me last week.
This is a horrible conversation.
No, I'm
you
serious.
guys are
There's
having.
people who came to me last week on some, yo man, have you got that Boiti, like, have you heard that Boiti song? But I'm like, yeah, I've been bumping it. It's like, I've never actually listened to it. And I'm like, listen to it and actually give it a chance. They listen to it, they're like, dude, this is actually really dope. And this is what we're saying, that, you know, sometimes
This
you're
is
like,
how artists are overlooked.
because, exactly.
Because
How are you saying this is
you
a
don't know
horrible
them.
conversation?
Horrible
Fuck yeah.
It's pointless.
Go fit your life. Go fit your life, nigga. So anyway, back to Manu All-Star.
Yeah, back to Manu
Manu
All-Star.
All-Star.
The new single.
The new single is called, what is it? Future Plan?
I think it's
Yep.
called Future Plan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I was about to
And
check that
it
out.
sounds really,
Yeah,
really dope.
Future Plan.
I think it's got a great beat. It's got a great vibe to it.
If you make me nice, I'll be your man.
As-
Future plan.
You know what I like is that real original, like, African homey vibe about it, if you get what I'm saying.
and it's also a sellable track, like from an international perspective, you know what I mean?
Very.
You're still keeping within the culture of where you come from,
Yeah.
but you're not trying to sound American.
Right.
You know
You're
what I
still
mean?
sounding like you.
You still sounded like you are from the motherland.
Yeah, I get
to
you.
coin the phrase, you know what I mean?
get
So I
you.
think it was really dope. Manu All-Star, can't wait to hear more music from you.
I liked it too.
You liked it?
I thought it was a
I
good
thought it
single.
was a good find.
And it was a good introduction to me, to him, to be honest.
Since you haven't heard some of his other music, now after hearing this, you're thinking, okay, you know what, now I want to give more of your music a blast. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, big ups to Manu All-Star.
Yeah.
Dope track. Next album, 2 Chainz, Titty Boy.
2 Chainz.
Titty Boy, Titty Boy, Titty Boy. That's
Rapper go to the league.
I remember me and Osuli were talking about this album. Well, actually, we were talking about listening to the album, and I just thought to myself, and we were saying, okay, cool. So we're gonna review it on the show when we come back, and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, we'll do that, fine, sharp. You know, I sat there, and I tried to listen to the album. I didn't have any time because this week has been so hectic for me. I listened to the first 6 tracks of the album, and from the first 6 tracks, I was like, you know, I know this is such a dope album. I actually really need to listen to everything before I even can review it properly. With the first 6 tracks, I'm already sold. Personally.
Yep.
I'm already sold.
Yep.
I haven't even listened to the whole album yet, but first 6 tracks, done. You know what I mean? Even to an extent where I actually enjoyed Young Thug.
Thug is.
I don't like Young Thug.
That was amazing on this.
You know, Marsha Ambrosius,
Always-
as always,
always
absolutely
delivers.
amazing.
Just-
Absolutely. Dude, this album is really dope. Name of the album's called what? Rap or Go to the League?
It's called Rap or Go to the League.
And
For
all about the
me,
greats
what
as well.
killed me, like,
And I don't know, like, is Titty Boy or 2 Chainz, is he a legend yet?
You know what? The thing is, I would.
Oh, we're
give
not
it-
gonna give it to him yet.
I would. For me, I would give Chainz his flowers now while we can. Yes, I'd put him in that legendary category. I think that a lot of people overlook Chainz as an MC, as a rapper. Chainz has been consistent. I can't think of an album that Chainz has dropped that I was like, that was not it, Chainz.
She got a big booty, so
Call a big. Come on, who's like? Come on, man. Come on, that's what. And Two Chainz is one of those guys, especially when it comes to his raps. He doesn't try and be too clever sometimes. Just like that. She's got a big booty, so I call her big booty. It's right there.
And what I realized is that the rap game really respects him. Like,
Yeah.
really, really
Oh, big
respects
time.
him. I enjoyed the Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, the one that came out in 2017.
It was hard.
Can I tell you, that album was actually the album to, like, solidify for me that this guy's for real.
Okay, cool.
That
cool.
this guy's for real. Like, and I can take him seriously.
I mean, if you look at some of the track listing and some of the features,
Baba, I hate a lick.
Young Thug on track 5.
Dude, did
right?
you hear
Travis
the-
Scott on track 6.
to
Kendrick
No
Lamar.
Wayne and E40.
I'm coming to that.
Are you joking with
track
me?
track 8 is Mama I Had a Lick, featuring Kendrick Lamar. Track 9, Rule the World with Ariana Grande.
Those two
Track
work really
10,
well together.
Yes, they do.
Ty Dolla $ign.
The Dollar-
I'm loving Ty Dolla $ign, although, by the
Dollar
way,
could do anything.
side
You
note.
can't do nothing wrong.
What's another one here? $2.
$2 bill.
$2 bill with Lil Wayne and E40.
I mean, look at that.
I'm a Crazy Life Is featuring Chance the Rapper and I think it's Kodak Black.
Kodak, yeah.
So I mean, like, although the fact that I've only gone through 6 tracks, I'm already I'm loving the album already. If I can go through 6 tracks and not skip already, the first 6 tracks, and not skip, not because I'm listening because we're preparing for the show, but just listening in my own capacity. With those first 6 tracks, I'm already not skipping. If that's the energy that he's kept, I'm definitely just staying with this album.
Yeah, it was. I think for me, I've been listening to this album consistently for like the past since it came out. So like for the past 2 weeks now. It's just such a solid project, man. It's just so well put together. Beat wise, naturally the beats are freaking incredible. It's just one of those. This is one of those great albums, man. From start to finish, as you say, you can't skip it. The features were solid. I love him and Ariana Grande together. I think they make fucking great music. Yeah, I would literally give this shit this for me. It's sitting at a 9, bro. Like I can't. There's nothing more I could do for this album than give it a 9 right now. It's such a
9.
solid project.
9.
It's really good.
Lulu?
Well, Sue said so much that he left really nothing more for us to say. But I would agree. For me, what kills me actually, especially, is his consistency that he's able to come out with. And what really stuck out to me, especially listening to this album, is that yes, that the last album was hard. He did come in hard. But here's the difference. Like with this, I still felt like you are keeping with your identity. You move forward, but I know who this is.
Okay.
And I believe you. That's the other thing. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I bumped to it. I haven't completed the entire album. I want to complete the entire album. But yeah, I would say an 8.
An 8. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie, you listened to the 2 Chainz album.
The collaborations were the ones that for me put it at an 8.
And what's your rating there, bro?
I think it was a solid project. My only thing was about, the first half of the album, I fucks with a lot. First half, but then that second half, it got a bit dark. You know, like I don't know really what's the term for it.
Did he channel his inner R. Kelly?
I wouldn't say that far.
Not exactly.
Now we call that the 444 bag. So you got very much into his like.
She's real.
Yeah,
yes.
Because he's grown.
But you know what? It was even like the sound that sort of changed. I don't know if you picked up. Like it was like even the beats. They went from like uplifted beats
Like
to
very dark,
very grungy, like dark.
100%.
Okay,
You know?
so
yeah.
I'm gonna look forward to this album then.
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
It's all
No,
the
I'm looking
story.
forward to the second half then, because I was listening to the first half. I haven't listened to the second half. Yeah. That's
Tells
a
the
jump.
story.
First half is a jump. Okay, cool. Next album. I can't wait for this one. Solange.
Okay, yeah, let's do Solange.
What a face.
Something I imagine. Some.
She saw the thing she imagined me. Stop
Hear it, guys. You don't understand. I haven't been putting this on the loop. This is how the song goes.
What do you think of this album? Okay, can I actually go first? Can I go first on this one?
She saw things she imagined, and she said that for like 2 minutes.
I'm like,
She just said, "I saw things I imagined, bro."
That's all
the
she
whole
said.
song.
I saw things I imagine.
That's all she says.
That's what Solange said to all of us. I'm Beyonce's sister. I'll do what I want.
I saw things I imagined.
I'm the one who beat up Jay-Z. I'll do what I want. That.
Like, does this chick take a page out of Mendoza's book? Gallagher.
Yeah. She saw it once.
Gallagher.
How long has a Gallagher been around?
Oh gosh, dude.
So she's
Saw
like,
things
I need one of those.
I imagine.
I saw things I imagined.
I know Solange has been around for a bit, and she has
Okay, but yeah, let's
a
give
following.
Lou, how was Solange's album?
It's not for me. I'm gonna be
Why
honest.
was it not for you?
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
I want to know why it's not
This
for you.
album is not for me. Did you? Did
you see things you imagined?
No, and this was the problem. Like, I couldn't actually get to. You know, when you're listening, especially like to an album, and you're waiting for that, especially when it's like R&B, guys. Like, you get to that point where you just want it to touch you. You know, you want to feel that this thing captivated you. It may be 1 or 2 tracks.
So, would you give Solange a...
No.
Or would you give Solange a...
Yes. Okay, like this album, I felt like, okay, you know when you feel like you lost, like you don't understand what's going on.
Dude, track one. I saw things I imagined.
well, you don't.
That's when I was like,
understand-
stop.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this.
No, guys, I actually
Will
went.
not do this.
I went a few tracks in. I really did. I went.
She has
into it.
19 tracks.
Yes, it's
19.
Gak long. It's
What
Gak
is
long.
19. Not even Beyonce does 19
Okay.
tracks.
But also, it's a bunch
No,
of
guys,
interludes, man.
it's exactly.
Come on.
It's
But
interludes.
this is why, like, why do you have so many interludes?
Okay,
Why so
first-
many fillers?
now-
your album is shit, and then you give us so much.
Now can I tell you?
Because-
now can I
That's
finish
right.
why I have a problem with the album? Because literally, it's so spacey. There's no like, there's no
Oh my
story. There's no
God.
continuation. It doesn't make
guys are haters,
sense.
man.
This lady goes from things I imagined to an interlude. Okay, so you've already been saying one word to me, chiming on like it's a meditation song. Okay, for a good 2 minutes, and then you give me an interlude. Are you freaking serious?
So it gave you a 2-minute song, or 1 minute 59 minutes.
Yes, 1 minute
59
59
seconds, and then an interlude.
Yes.
So like an intro.
To the intro. Are you
intro.
freaking
Another
joking
intro.
with me? So it's almost like that first track is like to put you in like a trance almost, you know, get you in her vibe, and then the interlude comes in. But listen, it lost me. It lost me.
Do you know where
This
this album would play?
lost the shit
Do
out
you know
of
where
me.
I would play this
No.
album?
Whole way. Whole way.
You even made this
No.
You guys are haters, man. I can't do this.
Do you know where I would play the song? This album. I would play this album at like a jazz lounge when I want people to
Yes.
leave.
When you no, but also you can do, but you could even put it on in the background.
Okay,
closing.
wait. Let me ask a question. And this is a very important question. And I want nobody to lie to me. Are you guys actually Solange fans?
No.
You guys do? You actually listen to Solange music?
No, I'm not. I do.
No.
No, I
I'm
have
not an
listened
Offset
to her
fan.
music.
But I listen to.
Oh, don't bring on. You see, don't. Do
I'm just
this.
showing
Don't
you.
do this.
Okay, fine.
That's
So-
one picture
okay,
thing.
okay, make-
I hit her because she hit me.
Make your point.
Thank
Make your point.
So
make
you
your
don't-
point.
so,
So
for
it means.
example-
So it means.
Okay, so
you know, Lucette and,
Did you guys
and Jack and shit.
Did you guys listen to A Seat at the Table?
Yes.
The previous album.
Yes.
Yes.
Not a Solange
You guys are
fan.
lying.
And when I
haven't
say
listened to the
yes,
whole
I listen
album.
to it. I listen to the whole
But
album.
I went through it and I took what I liked.
Do you know how
I
many
did.
tracks
I
are on
did.
that seat at the
Listen,
table?
listen,
There are
guys,
21
guys,
tracks.
I don't want to call you guys liars on our show.
No,
You
call
know,
me a
it's-
liar, dog. Call me a
You
liar.
guys are gonna irritate
Call
me.
me a liar.
liars.
Call me a
You
liar.
were the one to tell me to
Call
listen
me a
to
liar.
Solange in
Call
the
me a liar.
first
You
place.
didn't listen to the whole album of Seat at the Table.
No, I did not listen to the whole album.
I didn't like
it was
live in
too
it,
much.
but I took what I
It was
liked.
way too much.
Okay.
I was like, I can't listen. This chick can't even sing. And then I must listen to 21 tracks.
Yeah.
I were not
This
singing.
guy went
Ah,
there.
sick.
Okay.
For tech.
So anyway.
What, Beyonce's
This
less
album-
talented sister, less talented and uglier sister. I must listen to that. I can't even enjoy looking
now it
at her.
looks
Now
like
I
it.
must sit there and act like I enjoy
now we
listening
body
to her.
shaming.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I'm not body shaming, guys. It is what it is. I'm speaking facts. You are not good looking. That's it. And you have a shitty sounding voice. That's it. Number 3, your writing skills. This is why the family focused on Beyonce first. And then once Beyonce got a career on the way, they're like, shame, you know what, Nam?
You gotta put your eggs in it.
Because you also wanted to do music, man.
You also like to sing, eh? I heard you singing in the shower
I was just
yesterday.
like, yo, it's like my family trying to support me and my artist career. I don't draw for shit. My little sister's the talented one. She's the one who can fucking draw. She's the one who's illustrating and shit. Now my family on some shame, man. Let's just support. And then imagine whatever I'm going to draw. Man,
It's gonna be trash.
it's basically what it would look like. It's basically like listening to Solange's music.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Doug. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, but I feel
Tell
like
me you-
we've been
tell me
talking.
you listen
I feel
to-
like already we've been talking about this album for too long.
No, but we have to get this shit out because this thing was a horrible album.
really
It was
bad.
absolutely horrible. Even if I was high on shrooms, I would not listen to this. Even if I was high on shrooms, even if you told me that the cure for cancer will be given to me if I sit there and listen to this
God.
album, I will not.
believe
Sounds like, yo, man, keep the goddamn cure.
So Solange made you this angry.
No, her singing
crazy.
did. Her singing did.
I didn't know that.
Her singing did, and her over-enlarged nose did. Okay, now I'm body shaming. Now that's full body shaming right now.
Look at
You go
us.
for the
I can't.
nose.
Yeah.
When you go for the nose.
Hey, dog, because I got a big ass Christopher Nash as well.
You know what's crazy about this is that this was such a highly anticipated project, especially after Seat.
Who anticipated it?
Oh, I definitely did.
You did.
I loved.
Why? Why did you like a seat at the table?
There's
Why?
It was a good album.
No, you're lying. Now you're lying.
I'm not
now you
lying.
you see how you told
The
me
Seat
I
at
was
the
lying
Table was
before.
great.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Now you're lying.
No, dude, A Seat at the Table was
Jack,
good.
did you listen to A Seat at the Table?
No, Solange.
That's how shit it was. Even
No,
Jack,
but he doesn't
and
like-
Jack,
I
but Jack
think-
is a musical guy.
Yeah, but Solange is pushing my.
So he's like, Solange is pushing my limits.
Now you're saying I'm musical now. I'm not that musical.
Like, I'll listen to Lil Baby. I mean,
I listen to the gunner shit, though.
like, gun shit.
Nah.
I'll listen to Gunplay. But I'm not gonna listen.
So if I gave you an option of Gunplay and Solange, you're gonna listen to
Dude, you know what I'll do, eh? I'd get my eardrums popped, eh?
and listen to either of those two. That's crazy.
Stop listening to me. And the thing is, I know people are going to turn around and call me a hater for saying Solange me. And you know who
It's
it
not a
is?
good album.
Do you know it is? These people who are woke only with music.
No, those
You know,
woke people.
you know,
Yo,
no,
you
not woke,
they're
but
being
woke
paid.
only with music.
Because you know all those
The music woke people.
But you know all those woke people went to listen to My Skin Is My Logo.
Oh God.
They went and they ran to that they ran to that song because it was a Black Pride song, right? My Skin Is My Logo. I was like, yo, that's hard, Solange.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
what a hard track.
Solange is so artistic in the way that she does things. Do you know what Solange is? Solange is the Yoko Ono of our time. That's what she is. That's what she sounds like.
I didn't call her Yoko.
She sounds like Yoko.
Fine.
Have you ever heard Yoko
So
sing?
clearly the rating on this is like 1.
What do you mean one?
No,
Can
no
we-
rating?
can we-
I don't even want to rate it.
You know what it rates it?
I don't want to rate it. I want to give it a sound.
I didn't like. No, this album is awful, guys. I'm sorry.
Alright, you're getting a nothing there. Solange.
I'm
no
sorry,
rating.
I could not. Like, I actually sat there and I'm like,
No
you know,
rating for
this
Solange.
song could be nice if Solange stopped singing.
If it was somebody else.
If it was just like a song of instrumentals, fuck, it would be banging. In fact, you know what I'm gonna
In
do?
fact, there was a few melodies on the track that I was like, okay, I don't mind this melody, but I don't really understand like what you're talking about.
Nigga. This nigga's crazy. Alright, let's move on.
Even
to
like
Solange. I'm
Cranes
done.
in the Sky track. Nah.
Oh, Cranes!
in the Sky.
Please don't play with me, dude.
Now, let me tell you
Don't tell
something,
me that you
guys.
don't like Cranes
nice
in
No,
the
let me
Sky.
tell you something, guys.
Cranes in the Sky is incredible.
No, it's not incredible. Don't lie. Don't lie. It was an okay
it's a
song.
nice song.
It's a catchy song, but it wasn't incredible. Like you're talking about, like this is like Mozart and like.
Oh, wow.
And,
How did we get there?
No, you said incredible. You're the
incredible?
one. You're the one walking around
Oh,
calling things
when
incredible.
so when you say music is incredible, you're comparing it to Mozart.
No.
Just so I understand.
No. Just now.
So other incredible
Only now
music.
to show you. Okay.
So I mustn't use the word incredible.
Yeah, be careful in the wording
Oh,
that
this is
you
what we
use
did. So
to
words-
describe Solange's music.
Oh, only Solange.
Solange's music.
Only Solange.
No, not just Solange's music, but in this
careful,
context,
be careful.
Solange. But in another thing, it's like, yo, God, Quavo's album was incredible.
Who said that?
No.
Who said that?
No, I'm just saying.
No,
you
but
see,
who said
no, but you're got to saying things like that if you're
Not
going to be
even
saying
the
that about
Migos said.
Solange.
Not even the Migos said that.
But if you're saying that about Solange,
I will not say
Solange.
that. Solange's album is better than
Solange.
Quavo's album.
No.
Agreed.
Quavo's album is better.
You crazy?
I'll agree with you there.
Quavo's album is better.
I'll agree with you
I don't
there.
know. I would still go with Quavo.
In
man.
fact,
I'm not a
the
Solange
Migos'
fan
first
at all.
album is better than this.
Yes.
Wow.
Of course. Okay. The
I
Migos'
don't even
first
remember
album.
what's
The Migos' first album, Young Rich Niggas? Come on. That thing was
it
way
was
better,
Young
bro.
Bro, let me tell you something.
That
Nah.
shit is better than the shit that they're putting out now.
What was the other song again? Not Versace.
No, no,
That Versace was a hell of a lot better
Versace?
than anything that Solange has ever taken out.
Nah, I think it was better.
How's this? Versace,
Things I
even
imagine-
without Drake on Versace.
Things I imagine is better.
It's better than Solange.
Watch.
Dude,
You're gonna dream things I imagine.
like anybody who thinks that Solange's album was good, like I'll send you my
Holla at
location.
us.
Come fight me. Come fight me. I'm serious.
Full Chris Brown.
I'm going full. Hey,
I went full Moosey.
I'm channeling my inner,
inner Moosey.
yeah. You know what I mean?
You're gonna
Guys,
fight
honestly,
everybody.
this album was horrid.
No, it was bad.
That was why.
Album was
It was bad.
horrid.
It was bad.
Horrid. I even tried to go and listen back to this other album and see what do people
This is-
like so much about this chick. Nah,
It's not
so
even one
maybe,
of those
so
albums
maybe
that
I
you
can
play with
see
your
what
girl.
they mean about this now.
Nah,
And
it's not
I sat there, and literally, guys, you don't understand it. Like I sat there in my most chilled out time, and I just actually.
Did you imagine the things? And you imagining it. Yeah. You saw it.
Okay, why is the beat changing?
Yeah.
Because it's... Dude, she's
That's
seeing
what,
the thing!
when I told you,
Too much happening.
when I told you that this album
You
is
niggas are-
spacey,
you niggas are haters,
that
man.
is exactly the feeling
niggas
that
are-
it left me.
you niggas are haters,
Like I'm
man.
confused.
You can listen to a song that evolves your mind and your body.
Okay, let me play another one.
Come on.
This album confuses me.
Elevate.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Nice example.
Wait for it.
This is old school.
Not with the beats. It's not even harmonizing with the beats.
No. I'm trying to figure out the song.
This is thing of attention. Like, this is what he does. I'm sure some girl plays this album for him and he was in the air, baby. This is my shit.
Dude, I'll say some wild shit to get some ass. I'll see things I imagine if she's gonna give me some ass. What?
Ladies, please don't give him ass if he says wild shit.
What? I agree with her. She likes the album. So I said,
Guys,
yeah.
I can't.
I don't know. I'm lying.
I can't do this.
Can we move on? Can we
We
move on?
can't because he was so angry when she was talking about it. How about the Kaladi album?
No, fuck that. Wait, I want to finish this.
Yeah,
Let me finish this shit.
You listen to this whole thing. That's crazy.
Bro, I was angry, eh?
I did listen to it.
I was actually quite
Did
pissed
you
off
get
that
through
this
it?
thing made the list.
No.
Do you know how many times I skipped? Like when I got into 45 seconds into a song, and you're still like unnecessarily harmonizing, unnecessarily like it's just a beat, and most songs are like a minute and 50 seconds.
Yep.
It was like you're just wasting my goddamn time.
Yep.
I feel like I could, if I could, I feel like I wish I could take back the streaming, numbers that you would have got from me.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
That's intense.
I'm so confused because on one side you're showing like the side that the album's trash, that you think it's trash, but then on another side you're showing that it's good. So I'm trying to figure out if this guy likes the album or if he doesn't.
I don't like the album.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. He'll dance to anything.
You know what I mean?
No,
Good job.
the reason as to why I'm being
I saw
is
things.
because I spent the whole week upsetting this guy
I can
about this
imagine.
album.
Okay.
And he was literally online like, yo, I need to find somebody else who doesn't like the album. Because everybody, especially on Twitter, people were like, yes, this is amazing.
People on Twitter
Blah, blah.
like calling
And
this
I
thing
was
amazing.
literally
I'm like,
I'm going on with this shit because I'm like, yeah, I just want to upset this nigga.
You know when people
Because
say this
he's
album
like,
is
I can't
amazing.
believe you. I literally cannot believe what you're saying.
This is
Guys,
why I don't like people online. People online lie. Y'all lie. Like
No,
I could
because
never.
everybody's
I
saying it.
cannot stand the
I
way
think
that
that's
people lie
I think that they're
online
just
like
willing
this.
to
It's
like
because
go
everybody
with
else is
the
saying
go with the flow.
No, but
That's
guys,
what
you know
everybody
this is that thing. Yeah, like you're shopping, you're buying black, and you're shopping black just because of the fact that this person. Dude, are you okay?
Dude, I don't know why it's twice.
It's a second time.
I'm drowning myself. I'm seeing things I imagined. I saw things I
Taking
imagined.
a bath.
Dude, like, do you want to go like have a shower or something?
No, I'm
Like,
good. Let's-
Is this your way?
Is this your way?
No, but seriously though, like people online will literally
follow-
say anything,
but
and
people
it's
are followers,
But back
dog.
to what I was saying, that I'm not only going to support you just because you are black.
Right.
Like, if
Sorry.
you're a black business and you are great, I'm going to support you.
Yes.
But I'm not going to support you if you're black, but you are shit.
Yeah.
Like the other
I
day,
can't do it.
The other day we were arguing. Just side track, but we'll come back. People were uploading. There was that Bars for Guap challenge where people upload their 16s, a video of them doing their 16s.
money.
Cool. For 16 grand. Right. Cool. And people are uploading and they put in the hashtags and stuff. So I go on to hear what some of these people are saying. One of these guys is calling himself a Val ambassador. I was like, first of all, don't use that term just easily. First
Don't
of
go
all,
throwing things out there.
yeah, don't just go through. And then
whole
he starts rapping, man. But he sounds. He's, when you're trying to twang a word, but it's not working out for you, and at the same time you're trying to sound American, so now it's an American twang. It's not just a twang, South African. It's an American twang, and you're not
So
enunciating.
it sounds forced and you can't pronounce.
Yeah, you're not even pronouncing, enunciating. You're not even enunciating your word.
yeah.
And here. Like he sounds like a really shitty Ghostface Killer.
Sounds about right.
He sounds like here.
That guy's a straight 2 out of 10, bro. It's about that guy that was like laughing at our comments. And
So So now I was like, guys, this is a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, dude, that guy was wild, bro.
I'm like, guys, this thing sounds horrible. I'm like, guys, this guy is horrible. It's a 2 out
this
of
guy's
10.
liking it. I was like, what are you
This guy,
doing?
like, I was like, at least he knows. I was calling it horrible, 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 horrible. Then one of my homies calls me up and I'm like, dude, like, but why you gotta call it horrible? Like, as in, you know, sometimes you gotta support each other. I'm like, no, dude.
But
Like, I'm not gonna
support
support
each other to the real.
And I'm like, dude, if you guys, if he's like, no, but like, what about people who support the come up? I'm like, dude, if you don't like what's happening on the come up and you don't enjoy it, don't support it.
Yeah.
Don't be those kind of people that just support us just for the sake of supporting
friends.
only. You know what I mean? Like, if it's good, tell us. If it's not good, tell us as well so we can
Exactly.
get better. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, if we're gonna be putting things online, we gotta be prepared for the backlash.
For sure.
If there's gonna be backlash, then there's gonna be backlash. I was just saying that was horrible. And then
And
another.
you're allowed to say that.
Yeah,
bro.
you know, at the end of the day, we're consumers, and the
Yeah,
people who
exactly.
watch us as well are consumers as well. And if you guys don't agree with what I'm saying, come at me. I'm happy to engage with anyone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing. And then another dude posts up, you know, one of his things as well. And I was saying, I was like, that's garbage as well, because he's sitting there like this and he's trying to rap.
I never
Hey,
did
you know,
want to do it,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
It's like that sounds like somebody forced him to do it.
At least he didn't call himself an ambassador, but you know, I respected that at least.
That's the one thing you get.
You know what I mean? That's the one thing you get. And then I said this was garbage and he responded.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he went onto my comment section and responded. He's like, yo, bro, like, why are you calling it garbage? What's, you know... And I told him, I'm like, dude, it's everything that you did there. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't
Such as
sound...
something.
He's like, I thought it was good. I'm like, no, dude, it wasn't good. And I'm going to be honest with you. Number one, your delivery was horrible. It was shocking. You know what I mean? The rhyme scheme, shocking. Right? And I tell him, and like some of your punchlines as well, they might be clever in theory, but they're not coming together.
Cohesive.
You know what I mean? I take you out like a light in the night.
Boom. Boom.
Fight or flight. Like, you're out here sounding like when Kevin Hart is clowning. That's what you guys sound like. And then you think that, yeah, I'm rapping.
I'm gonna win this.
You know what I mean?
Niggas are just lazy.
And I was
for
telling him,
that.
I'm like, dude, and at the same time, where's the energy? There's no energy in your rap. Like, you just sound like you're doing it because someone is forcing you to do it, and you don't really want to do it. Your delivery is so important. If you